Edna, we need you to scout the roads east. Be back by dawn this time. The Mississippi is less than a day away. Luddite territory ends there.
Let me guess. Those primates won't defile their feet by stepping on a pre-war bridge built with machine-made steel beams.
Yup. King Lud ruled much of St. Louis when I was there last.
Our android might end up stuck on this side of the river then. The Luddites might do our job for us.
We'll see what Edna turns up and build a plan once we know what we're up against. You two turn in. Daisy and I will take first watch.
You were going to tell me a story about a girl and a robot dog.
All right. A long time ago, in a faraway land called California, there was a brave young woman named...
The Chosen One. I know this part.
The Chosen One left her village on a quest that took her far south to a place called the New California Republic. She was looking for a very old piece of technology called a GEC, so she thought it would be a good idea to ask a scientist about it. In the NCR, she met a man named Dr. Henry.
I do not like going to the doctor.
Doc Henry had a pet that was half dog and half robot.
Like me. Was the dog's name Daisy?
She was just called Robo-Dog, and Doc Henry gave her to the Chosen One. Doc Henry didn't know where the GEC was, but lots of people in town needed help. So the Chosen One and Robo-Dog went to the nice old woman who was president of the NCR. The Republic had once been called Shady Sands, and the president lived there way back when she was a young girl. She even knew the Chosen One's grandfather, the hero we call the Vault Dweller. President Tandy wasn't a young girl anymore. She had grown into a wise leader and helped found the Republic with her father. By the time the Chosen One came, that Republic had grown from that one little town into a nation that covered most of California. But some people were too frightened or ignorant to see how joining the Republic was in their own interests, and one of those places was called Vault 15. Vault 15 was a big hole in the ground, full of amazing machines from before the Great War. The president's ancestors lived there 200 years ago, and so did mine. Some bad people had moved into Vault 15, and the president needed help in getting them out. So she asked the Chosen One.
And Robo-Dog.
And Robo-Dog too. Make the bad people go away. The bad people called themselves the New Khans. Many years earlier, the original Khans had fought the people of Shady Sands, and the New Khans still hated the president and her republic. Their leader was a man named Darien. He was the only survivor after the president and the Vault Dweller defeated the Khans, and he had spent 80 years rebuilding the gang. He even had a mean old dog that followed him everywhere. When the Chosen One and Robo-Dog came to the vault, Darien knew that they had been sent by the president, and he sicked his henchmen on them. After making the bad people go away, the Chosen One and Robo-Dog searched through Vault 15's records and finally learned the location of the GEC, and a place called Vault 13.
Actually, there was a prospector in the NCR who had a map to Vault 13. The Chosen One could have learned of its location that way.
I thought you were asleep. Does that damned power armor talk on its own?
What did Robo-Dog do next?
She and the Chosen One returned to NCR, and here they met the New California Republic Rangers.
You are called Ranger Tanner. Are the Rangers your parents?
In a sense. The Rangers have existed since a little after the Vault Dweller came to Shady Sands. Us Rangers are the ones the NCR calls when no one else can get the job done. We stop the worst criminal organizations, scout out new territory, and we were the ones who took down the Legion at the first battle of Hoover Dam. The Chosen One helped the Rangers stop a gang of slavers that had set up shop just north of the Republic's border. You were all smug about the Vault Dweller being in the Brotherhood of Steel. But you forget that the Chosen One was a member of the NCR Rangers.
If Junior was awake, he'd say the Chosen One probably killed all the slaves right in their cages.
Chosen One. Kill. Paw.
Did the Chosen One meet more dogs on her way to find the Gek?
The Chosen One did meet another robot dog. His name was Canine, and he lived in a place called Navarro. He was also in the care of a doctor.
Grr.
But he was nice.
All doctors are bad to dogs.
Okay, he was bad. And he did mean things to Canine. But then the Chosen One arrived and she made the bad doctor go away.
I met K9, not long after the Chosen One fought the Enclave. Good conversationalist, if a bit of a know-it-all.
Oh, do tell.
What happened to Robodog and Canine?
They had many more adventures with the Chosen One. Then they went to live on a farm with a nice girl named Dorothy.
NCR scientists disassembled them.
They went to live on a farm.
That's weird. Could swear I dreamed about talking dogs.
I was just telling Daisy about the cyber dogs that traveled with the Chosen One while she was looking for Vault 13.
Talking dogs, talking mole rats. What the hell kind of nonsense are you two gonna get on about next?
Well, there were these talking death claws.
I don't believe a word of it.
It's true. The Chosen One had one of them follow him around for a while. But that's... story for another day.